could have been perfectly on pace with PB if that fight had turned out differently. But yeah, those particular Sprout Tower strats that I was using are still fairly new. So basically the way I get experience points in the Violet City segment is different depending on whether or not I hit the spinner on Route 30. And the way I do the battles in Violet Gym are slightly different too. I did the Spearow fight correctly, but the Pidgeotto I had messed up on. It's kinda lucky I got Sprout Tower strats that time though, because I took a lot of crits in the gym. I don't know if I would have survived those if I had the amount of experience from the other set of strats, because I would have been at a lower level. People coming and going. Okay, worse defense this time. So yeah, there's so much variation with this first segment. You have to get a low number of encounters or a good centric catch. At least one of those has to be good. And preferably the Faulkner fight would go well as well. If all three were to go well, I'm pretty sure I could get sub-19 Zephyr Badge. Because I had exactly 19 with a bad Faulkner fight. And so far, the number of encounters I'm getting is very good. The worst is when you get more than one encounter in the same grass patch. It's like you get first step and last step encounters. Those are the worst ones. Oh, I forgot to get my potions, didn't I? Yeah. I'll do that before the rival. Gotta start doing that movement to save frames. Walk above the trainer there. Dang it. My focus is not strong so far. I usually get the potions before going to Mr. Pokémon, and I just forgot this time. It's lucky that that hidden potion exists in front of Mr. Pokemon's house to remind me whether I got the potions or not. Good crit. It's sometimes possible to get the 4-hit kill after a Leer, but it really doesn't happen very often. Alright, how are we looking this time? Pretty much the same as last time, except worse defense. Good speed, flawless attack. The closest gym and the hardest gym are in Violet City. The day that I accidentally answer yes to that guy's question, I will definitely need to improve my focus. Go back to focus school. Center it, please. Ah. It's amazing how often Rattata shows up for being a 5% encounter rate. Level 2. See, here is a possibility I could get more than one encounter in this grass, which sucks. Sometimes I can walk all the way to Mikey without getting one. But the average is 1 per each grass patch. Encounter's too strong! You try not to remind yourself, as a runner, that you just lost 30 seconds to wild Pokémon. Because that just sounds really terrible. You expect the number of encounters to be around a certain average number. Sometimes it's very noticeable, though, when you're getting too many encounters. I haven't really reset a run yet because of excessive encounters. Like, that just hasn't happened yet. Sprout Tower again! Hopefully we can get those Bellsprout ranges again. And this time I won't screw up on Faulkner's Pidgeotto. Assuming I get past the Pidgey. That was bad movement. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh. I thought I talked to him first, but he caught me. I'd rather get the crits here than in the gym. Nope, missed that range. I should probably leer if I miss the ranges, because power points are really going to become an issue. Okay, it looks like I hit this range. Okay. No Rattata, please. Sprout Tower strats help a lot. It's a little slower than just fighting Dawn, but the main reasons I like to use either or is because doing it this way guarantees that we will be a Quilava going into Slowpoke Well for that first battle, and we also get to have an X accuracy for Morty, because I'm able to route in enough money for that, as long as I remember to, in Goldenrod. This could happen. Nice. So that's kind of a range. But we had good enough attack this time. I was pretty confident. Ah. Wow. Miss into crit. Now I have to potion. Yep. What an asshole. Wow, come on. Shit, now I need to use an extra potion after the fight. I would have hit the range, too. What a dick. Okay, I'm one potion short for this fight. RNG. RNG. Okay, good Pidgey. Okay, one Leer this time. Just one Leer. Alright, let's get a range here. 4-hit KO, hopefully. It's not looking good so far. Okay, that one was better. $27, that could be okay. Yeah, this'll work. Ahead of PB using Sprout Tower strats. That's nice. Okay, so on Route 32, I'm gonna defeat one wild Pokémon only if I think I can kill it in one hit. Because the extra experience does help me get a level up during the Geodude fight that can save me some damage. I'm trying to save as much damage as possible. Hey, done sparsely. It's not harder, it's just... it doesn't actually matter which game you play. And so since every other runner runs gold, I just choose silver. Different sprites. People might enjoy it. I kinda do. Actually, silver is the only copy I still own. Because my gold version drowned in a pool years ago. So silver is actually the cartridge that I practiced on for a while. Okay, now I Ember. Okay. Stinks when the Bitterberry goes early. Okay, if it's something that I can kill in one hit, that's good. We'll take that experience. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that particular Zubat. That thing just loves supersonicking first turn. I almost never see it leech life. Okay, so with Sprout Tower strats, the next thing I need to remember... I think Union Cave is pretty standard. Yeah, the next important thing probably isn't going to be until Goldenrod City shopping. I almost YOLO'd that first hiker because I thought he was stuck. Something inside me told me to wait. Yeah, I think I was thinking of my other strats, actually. I probably didn't have to kill that wild Bellsprout. A little extra experience does come into play with my other strats, though, so I can be level 13 for the last Geodude. And I can potentially get the 2-hit range on the second Geodude like I just did. So overall, I save a lot of damage. I don't have to rely on getting burns and crits, which almost never happen when I want them to. See, I've had this fight knock me all the way down to low orange, which is not fun. Now we get Swift. Okay, do not turn right after this fight. Yeah, I don't want to use a potion just yet, but it's nice to combine the menuing with something. Okay, do not turn right. Yeah, in Crystal I'm gonna have to skip Swift, because that trainer's actually a spinner, and he can catch you from 3 spots, so definitely not worth it. Fortunately on Crystal I may not need to save as much money for Goldenrod, so I could probably just use Fury Cutter to get through Rival 2. Somehow. Somehow, with some combination of X Attack and Fury Cutter, I can figure out how to get past that Croconaw. But on this game, I just stick with Swift. Shoot stars at everything that's water type. Vulpix, do you ever not go for Quick Attack? Actually, it does. I've seen it happen. Rarely. Yeah, I don't think that Wild Bellsprout was necessary. Don't go up. That old man has trapped me in there before. Oop. Just one for safety. Probably didn't need it, but... yeah, don't worry, Quilava takes a lot longer to evolve to Typhlosion. If Quilava evolved as early as Croconaw does, this run could easily be a minute or two better. Because Quilava, unfortunately, is not compatible with any punch TMs. Gotta wait till Typhlosion. Quilava was not as blessed as Croconaw in that regard. Alright, no double quick attack. Nope, Typhlosion can't learn Ice Punch. I really, really wish it could. Yeah, Claire, we just have to use X attack and strength strats pretty much. I'm thinking of trying out a new conditional strat, where if I don't have any of my berries left, I'm considering picking up the pink bow after the Team Rocket thing. Because with pink bow I can get Dragonair dead with only 1 X attack. And then Kingdra is just a 2-hit thing. I don't know if I'll try that today, because I haven't really tested it thoroughly enough. Hello, Slowpoke Well Encounter. Yeah, you know what? That's stupid. So yeah, that's why I bought that extra potion. Sometimes these guys do a little too much damage. Okay. One more Zubat. I'm going to Ember this one. You don't have to go far out of your way at all. One of the people in the radio tower gives it to you for saving the place. Another reward you get is Sunny Day. I haven't found a great way to use Sunny Day, though. Like, I'd like to use it in a couple of fights, but other than that, I'd rather have, you know, something better. Good burn. Yeah, that's true too. A lot of extra text. During Lance, I usually let his Gyarados use Rain Dance turn 1 while I use an X special. So I usually have to see Rain Dance text for that fight once, but it's not too bad. And obviously I don't use fire moves against any of Lance's Pokémon. Whereas in here, we use fire moves on literally everything. Well, unless I hit Benny. A couple of Benny's Pokemon, I just use Swift. Save the super effective text. Which at this point, I would be okay with hitting Benny. It obviously costs a little bit of time, but I wouldn't have to fight the Tangela guy later on. And I haven't hit any other spinners yet. Hello, Dr. Blackbarn. Hope you enjoy the stream. So this fight's not hard, it's the fight right after this that I usually worry about. Fight that everyone loves so much. Okay, I might need to pay very close attention in this upcoming rival fight. Because the basic strat is just to use 3 Swifts after Leer for the Croconaw. But, unfortunately, that is a range. It can live 3 hits from Swift. But I can usually tell when it's going to live. I just have to really look at that HP bar carefully. But if all goes well, I can save a Super Potion. Because I usually use the X attack and Slowpoke well, so I don't have to worry about the Zubat Gauntlet. But if I save it for here, the only thing I have to worry about is that Ghastly has an extra chance to status me. But it usually doesn't do any real direct damage, at least not too bad. Well, there goes that berry. Okay, I should still be fine on Embers. So now as long as I don't get criticaled... that should kill. I think that extra potion is going to come in handy. Because I'm going to have to Super Potion earlier than usual. But with that potion, I should be able to cap my HP right off, right before Whitney. What? Okay, don't risk it. That Zubat almost always uses Bite. That is very rare that I see Supersonic from this one. So that was an unfortunately unlucky rival fight in terms of status. But we survived. Okay, so no antidote, no paralyzed berry. And I usually pick up the full heal in this forest. But I'm going to skip the Super Potion this time. Overall, I think it's worth it to save the X attack for that fight. Ghastly usually isn't that annoying. Because paralysis off Lick, I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's unlikely. Get rid of that bush. Okay, full heal is here. We're skipping the super potion this time. Grab the ether. So we're gonna sell that pretty soon. Okay, there should only be one change to my usual shopping strats. I don't think I have to sell anything extra. Just the usual stuff. So now I just have to remember to use that X accuracy when the time comes. Don't have the bike yet. I'm a little worried that I may have screwed up the shopping, though. So I only bought 1x speed. Yeah, everything else I definitely needed. I think it's because I bought an extra potion. Yeah, I was not supposed to do that. You don't buy any extra potions when you use Sprout Tower strats. I'm gonna be a little short on money, I think. So yeah, I'm still not completely... I don't have it written in my notes for what happens when I use Sprout Tower strats yet. These are the fairly new ones. They're almost exactly the same as when I hit Spinner Dawn, but there's a lot of subtle differences. Like, I'm pretty sure I did not have to defeat a wild Pokémon before Union Cave, but I did. I bought an extra potion in Azalea Town, which I probably should not have done. I guess I could check to see if these shops here let you sell things. Probably not, Hans. It's a world record for Cyndaquil. Okay, well, it makes sense to go to the shop before the game corner, so I'll wait till after the gym. Of course, I'm also out of status items, so if this Snubble paralyzes me, it's kind of over anyway. Oh no, wait, I still have the full heal from the forest, that's right. So I can get paralyzed one time. Good crit. Whitney. Two more. I am kind of glad that failed. Don't make it too easy for me, Clefairy. I've never seen Whitney miss so many moves. That was one of the best fights I've ever had. Alright. But, unfortunately, I'm going to lose some time in this next split. Swift is a lot better than Tackle. And when you're desperate for good attacks, you'll take pretty much anything you can get. Because Quilava really doesn't get much until it evolves to Typhlosion. Yeah. Short on money, just because of that potion. Not supposed to get any extra potions. Losing some time. Alright. I got Kenya, I got the squirt bottle. Alright, we're out of here. And I remembered my cursor was down there. Back to Violet City. Now we can go to Sudowoodo. So I will be losing time here because I have to fight this trainer that has a Tangela. And I only do this if I haven't hit any spinners yet, because it's a really good source of experience, and we do actually need a little bit of extra. The people that use Croconaw do this sometimes too by fighting Sudowoodo. But Quilava would get absolutely wrecked by Sudowoodo, so we just fight this guy instead. He only takes one turn to beat. Now we get Rollout. Good. What's this? A perfect drowsy fight? I was half expecting to get an encounter there because that went so well. Okay, here's where I lost my last run that made it to this far. Tail Whip into Tackle. Espeon's the other evolution that can do some damage if it hits me with confusion. This is one place where I love using Swift, because everything here has Sand Attack. could have saved a turn. Sometimes I can two-hit it without a crit. Alright, definitely super. So even if I miss the 3-hit damage range, I should be okay, since I should be able to take 3 water guns, barely. As long as it doesn't crit. Oh, maybe not. There is no way I'm risking it this time. So that looks kind of high. It might not... Okay, we would have been fine. Now, since I don't have the Paralyzed Cure Berry, I'm kind of nervous about using the X accuracy now against Morty. He usually goes for Curse on turn 1, but then he could Lick on the second turn. I mean, he pretty much will Lick at least one time. Oh. Yeah, this run has already been pretty unlucky in terms of status. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll try using just Rollout without the X accuracy until the Ghastly is dead. So there shouldn't be any more danger of getting paralyzed. And if I miss when the Haunter comes out, then after I switch out to get rid of the Curse and all that blah blah blah, then I'll come back in, fully healed. Then I'll use the X accuracy. I hope I have a perfect Morty though, because I don't really want to lose that much time. After making that big mistake with money in Goldenrod City. That's always the bad thing with Rollout. You can't use items while the attack is still in progress. Okay, if I miss a rollout, I'm probably gonna die if it uses Nightshade. Wow, this is already looking really terrible. Mean old Martha. I think at this point it's better to just use Ember. Yeah, definitely. So now that I've missed a couple rollouts already, maybe I won't miss one against Morty. Huh? Maybe? How bad could my luck possibly be? It's 90%, I've already missed 2 of them. Oh! Keep that paralysis till the fight is over. That was pretty much the worst Martha fight I've had in a long time. I don't think I've ever lost that much time to her. No, don't do that. Yeah, just YOLO roll. Man, Ecruteak City has been killing so many runs lately. I hate this town. Martha and Morty are just the worst. Okay, don't miss, please. Just don't miss. As long as I don't miss, I win, because I should be faster than Gengar. Come on, rollout. Show the people you're not such a bad move. Hey, Lemon. One more hit would be nice. Good. Yeah, that money mistake in Goldenrod really did cost me. Not nearly as much as Martha, though. There's still lots of time to save up ahead, though. Man, what a sloppy Martha, though. Screw Ecruteak City, I'm out of here. I am done with Ecruteak. Get me the hell out of here. Losing that much time in Ecruteak split. Yeah. Let's move on to some Team Rocket and Gyarados. good news is we have a fast Quilava, so the electrode segment should be pretty quick this time. Don't think it takes much longer to bike here than it does to fly. These Totodile runners always have the luxury of flying here. But we don't get that quite so early. Rollout, could you not anymore? Really? I want to use rollout so that we can take out Zubat in one hit. Alleviate that risk of confusion. Yeah, rollout was not my friend this time. Not on this run. At least it didn't miss on Morty, but it sure screwed up Martha. Kinda thinking it's not even worth using rollout on Martha. So yeah, I still may need to think about Ecruteak City a little more later on. X accuracies, they're still risky with rollout. Because if you get status during rollout, I mean, there's nothing you can do until the rollout is over. So giving Ghastly that extra turn... Maybe in the future, if I miss rollout once on Martha, I'll just switch to Ember. I don't like to use Ember too much in that gym if it won't kill something. Because if they use Spite and deplete me of my Embers too soon, then I won't have any for this guy. For these Magnemites. And that would kind of suck. And I did lose some time on the Vaporeon because I healed when I didn't really have to. I still think it was a good play, though, because it looked like it needed a high roll for that third Swift. So I think the one status item I'm missing is an antidote. But if I get poisoned, I think I know where a hidden full heal is here. If I need one. Go. Coughing time. Yeah, probably gonna need the full heal. Glad I got the range there. It's pretty much the last thing that can poison me here. Kind of a new strat for this fight. I used to switch out to Sentret and have Ditto transform into it. But I'm going to try something a little different this time. I think that's a little faster than the way I used to do it. I do get slightly less experience, but I don't think it's enough to be significant. Oh wow, no quick attack. Password. Yeah, luckily I haven't been forgetting the passwords. In this fight, I ember everything. Yes, I still get to level 31. Yeah, I knew losing that small amount of experience on the Ditto didn't really matter too much. Goodbye, Lear. I don't have time for the likes of you. Don't tell me about not having any time, buddy. And then for this fight, we literally just flame wheel everything. The only annoying thing about this fight is the Raticate. The worst thing it can do is use Scary Face turn 1 and then Hyper Fang and flinch. Alright, that's fine. And no quick attack, that's good. I think I'll heal right after this fight. I should be fine. So yeah, I decided last round I'm just gonna 2 flame wheel this thing. Because Swift doesn't always do enough damage. Alright. Let's have the quickest electrodes in history. It's so nice being faster. If we had a bad speed DV, we would not be faster than most of these electrodes. Not using Swift there. Alright. So that's one of the last difficult segments of the game. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet, though. A lot of ways to lose time coming up very shortly here. Starting with the most annoying spinner in the game. Dodged. Now we get to use rollout again. And you know what? My speed is high. Yeah, I'm using X accuracy here. Screw it. Guaranteed quick fight. I didn't even get the speed drop from Icy Wind. I'm still not sure if that's a bug that happens, because Icy Wind is always supposed to lower your speed, but sometimes it just doesn't. Good gym. Good gym. So now we need a good Poliwag. Time for Polyswag. Thanks, M. Bison. All the Franker Z's. HP still looks really good too. I may not need to use older repel strats, but we'll see. Alright, Polyswag. That is Ember. Nice. Good Poliwag, excellent price. Yeah. And I only got 1x speed in Goldenrod. I need another one for red. Oh shit. Paralyze heals. Yeah, that shopping there always depends on how my status situation has been. And on this run it was extra bad than usual. I'm still too much of a chicken to take the YOLO strat on this route around the spinner. Ooh. No, I'm just going to take the safer shopping strats. I have some fairly new shopping strats, but I'm just going to use the old ones. So I would usually wait to come here until later, but I'm not really liking my super potion count right now, so the main difference is if I did it later, I would have enough super repels to last the entire rest of the run. But instead, I'm just going to be trading up for max repels when I get to Indigo Plateau. Which means I should have only bought 5 super repels. Just messing up the shopping all day today. Thought I was on the wrong floor, too. After this, I was going to do Crystal. I've only just started routing that game, though. But I think I'm almost ready for some first attempts at actual runs. I don't speedrun anything else besides Gen 2 right now. I watch a lot of other runs, though. Okay, spinner coming up here. Okay. Does anybody happen to know if you can buy Hyper Potion from the shop on Cianwood City? Because I ran out of money to get one here. I could just go back to the mart here when I come back for the gym. Oh yeah, I should have healed. I'm a little more scatterbrained today than I would like to be. Good, Kaylee. This segment is looking pretty awesome so far, though. Alright, that's awesome. Yeah, I was pretty scatterbrained with shopping on this run because I'm using some fairly recent strats. And I didn't have quite enough money to get the Hyper Potion and Olivine like I typically do. And it was actually because I bought one more Super Repel than I needed. I was like, oh, I'll use the old shopping strats. And I used to get 6 Super Repels. But I've been using a strat lately where I use a regular repel to cross the ocean. So I only need 5 Super Repels to get to Indigo Plateau. Like between this point and the Elite Four. And then I trade up for max repels when I get there. So usually I have to Super Potion after that fight, but that burn actually saved me some damage. So I should be able to live a Rock Slide. As long as it doesn't crit, of course. And then, hopefully, I hit 35. Okay, Seismic Toss. Good. Cut it a little close, but that's alright. Doesn't really matter when I get to level 35, as long as it's before Chuck. Now we are powerful. I have to remember to use strength from the menu there, because I think it's slightly faster than talking to the boulder. I hope I at least bought enough X attacks. I think I did. Because those are fairly recent strats, too. Using more X attacks on Lance instead of X specials. So I buy fewer X specials in Goldenrod, but then more X attacks when I get to Violet City after Poliwag. Alright, now for the fight that would have been pretty scary as Quilava, but now is ridiculously easy as Typhlosion. Yeah, my items are so messed up. Much different order than I'm used to seeing. So we got so much status at the beginning. Had to buy extra Awakenings, Paralyze Heals, Antidote. Pretty smooth seeing with Jim. Should be back on track with everything, except I have that stupid repel still sitting in my bag. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll use the repel and the escape rope together, because I'm pretty sure using the repel is faster than throwing it away. It's less text. Alright. One more time with this spinner. He's easier to defeat this time if we do hit him. Alright, good. Alright, we'll hit level 37. Nice. If we were still level 36, Steelix would have a small chance to live Flame Wheel. Actually, not that small of a chance. If it survives, she'll heal it next turn, which wastes a lot of time. Hey, Golder. Alright, we'll be a little ahead here. Finally a good split. That whole segment went really well, aside from that weird shopping. Hello, Marthstar. We're on a decent run here. So now we can relax and enjoy a nice Team Rocket split. That random repel. Okay, here's where I definitely need some notes, because I always get these grunts mixed up. Yep, I've done many runs of this game. Well, many attempts, I should say. I haven't completed many runs, but I have attempted many runs. And I feel like I'm pretty close to done actually routing it with Cyndaquil. So I'll be posting some notes pretty soon down in my info section. A link to them, anyway. So yeah, most of the fights for this first radio tower aren't too bad. Although sometimes the Porygon can be a little bit of a troll. Oh, I wasn't supposed to Flame Wheel right there. Doesn't matter, I have a lot of Flame Wheels to spare. Well, at least you can enjoy the silver sprites. I lost my gold cartridge many years ago. I don't know if I've ever shared the full story of how that happened. Ooh, I don't have many Flame Wheels, actually. Alright, let's Thunder Punch. I need to save some flame wheels for specific targets right ahead here. But yeah, like I was saying, the way I lost my gold cart was because I left it in my swim trunks, and not realizing it was still in my swim trunks, I jumped into a pool. That Game Boy and that cartridge never worked again. The Game Boy kind of sputtered for a few days whenever I tried to play it. But yeah, the cart could no longer save. Oh man, that does suck. Back when there was no easy way to get shinies. Rock type. Yeah, that's what kind of made me super mad about the shift over to Gen 3. Was that you couldn't transfer anything from Gen 1 or 2. There was no more connectivity, no bridge. Level 80 Dragonairs in Mount Coronet? That sounds a little high. Oh, but you fish for them, right? Because I remember finding level 80 Magikarps from fishing in that game. So I guess it makes sense you could find level 80 Dragonair. Level 100 Gyarados. That's pretty insane. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta make careful movement getting out of here. Then we heal using the PC. We do this for the PowerPoints. And we've already battled these guys. Oh, you know what? I could have picked up an antidote off the ground right there. But I guess it's faster to buy it anyway. It's really cheap. Rival 3. Not much to worry about here. Okay, I'm gonna strength first, because I don't know if it's even possible to hit the Thunder Punch range anymore. And I don't want to risk getting the paralysis on it, and wasting time with that animation. My strats have changed so much since I started out. I used to be at a higher level by now because I would always pick up both rare candies. The one in Violet City and the one in the lighthouse. But now I only pick up one, and sometimes I may not even need one if I hit a lot of spinners in the later segment of the game. It's all just so we can be Typhlosion for Chuck. I do like newer generations. They're not quite as nostalgic yet, but I do play Gen 6 competitive. I don't have the equipment, however, to stream any of that. I guess I could stream Gen 3, though. I was gonna speedrun some Emerald eventually. Yeah, I'll admit I haven't looked a lot into DS emulation, let alone 3DS emulation, which I don't know even exists yet. Oh, to stream Wi-Fi matches, yeah. Hey, Pat. Yeah, it started off really well. Lost a bunch of time in Ekritique. And then had a perfect 7 badges split. So just hope for no spinners. I mean, I could probably hit one spinner as long as I have a better Elite Four than my PB and a better Misty and Red. Marth. Yeah, that's why random shinies are not always so fun. The only shinies I've encountered randomly as of late are the ones in Hordes in Gen 6. I've seen 2 shinies while running attempts in this game. Other than Gyarados, I mean. There was a shiny Weedle on the way to Mr. Pokémon, and a shiny Rattata on Route 32. Whoa, where am I? Burglar Eddie, okay. My notes are not very nice for this segment. A burglar, okay, which burglar? But yeah, Patrick, I just remembered something right before Rival 3. I'm pretty sure there's a hidden antidote right outside the basement key door. I noticed in your run from the other day you had some poison happen that you weren't able to heal for a while. I probably wouldn't have thought of it at the time if it happened to me, but yeah, apparently you can just turn around after you beat the rival. It's not too far out of the way. I'm not sure I would remember the exact tile it's on, but it's right outside the basement key door somewhere, I think. My favorite typing? Let's see, fire would definitely be number 1. Number 2 would probably be dark. I don't know, I used to really be into dark types. Lately, not so much. But yeah, fire has stayed pretty awesome through the generations. Being one of the few types that can really dent steals. Not having to worry about a status condition. And it's just really cool in general. Ugh, Chansey. I hate facing that thing on Wi-Fi. Everybody that doesn't follow Smogon rules always runs minimize on their Chanseys. I hate it so much. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Same combo as the previous fight. my Gen 6 favorite Clefable set, I run Calm Mind with a Keyberry, so my defense goes up when I get hit. And then I have Moonlight, and then my 2 attacking moves are Moonblast and Flamethrower. It actually catches a lot of people by surprise, and it has Unaware. So I can just send it in on anything that's set up a bunch. I nicknamed it the Finger, too. The Finger. I did it again. Thought it was Radio Tower 1 for a second. Yeah, Clefable's one of the few fairies I actually like to use. The other one being, of course, Azumarill. Good, no quick attack. True, Patrick. Don't want to miss this. This is the run maker or breaker segment, for sure. I sure hope I hit this Golbat range. Actually, it's not a range. Yeah, the only thing that can really annoy me here is Glare from Arbok, and then Smog from Houndoom. Smog from Houndoom is rare, but Glare from Arbok, I pretty much expect it to happen most of the time. Okay. Oh, I usually Flame Wheel that Murkrow. Yeah, we should still be okay. So on a lot of runs I would lose my Paralyzed Cure Berry in this fight. But I lost that a long time ago. So again, because I was kinda not thinking, I wasn't focused enough while shopping, didn't get enough Paralyze heals to get through Blackthorn Gym. Next best thing is to pick up a full heal in the Ice Path. And I know exactly where it is. The question is, will I remember to stop and get it? I don't know about that, Golder. Pure Fairy works out pretty well for it. Resisting fighting is a big buff this gen. Full heal Ice Path. Yes, yes, no, yes, no. That's true. The only ghost that really bothers it, though, is Gengar. I lost a lot more health than usual there. Probably why I lost a bit of time. It's probably all because of Arbok. Full heal Ice Path. Watch me still forget. I'm seriously the kind of person that will have something on the brain and then it'll just be gone immediately. Yeah, super repels are on top. Okay. Still need to train myself to use strength from the Pokémon menu. Bam. Thank you for hosting, Patrick. Oh, I said I was gonna try new Claire strats. I'm kind of on a good run, so I don't really want to risk it. It's a risky strat. And it's too late now because I didn't pick up the pink bow. But yeah, I want to test that strat some more first, just to make sure there's no sneaky damage ranges on the Kingdra. I think it's faster from the menu, Dunsparce. I'm not positive, though. It only makes sense if you're obviously using other things from the menu. Remember when I lost 30 seconds to this fight for using the wrong move? And then got smoke screened and proceeded to miss the next two moves? Yeah, those were good times. So yeah, safe strats for Claire this time. In the future, I may try that new strat with the pink bow. So the thing is, with the pink bow, I'd only have to use 1x attack, heal the paralysis from Dragonair, and I can live a Surf from Kingdra and two-shot it, and then take out the other two Dragonairs. So instead, the safer strat is to use 4x attacks and just one-shot the Kingdra, so I don't even have to worry about a damage range or anything like that. Because it is definitely the riskiest damage range in the run if I only use 3x attacks, so that's why I always go for 4, just to be safe. Yeah, it's just one of those fights that Feraligatr is lucky to get Ice Punch for. Okay, this is where we typically get paralyzed one time. Yeah, I need two. Alright, Kevin Turtles for Dragonair not to crit me too much. I think there's usually a time while I'm setting up that a critical hit would kill the run. Oh, I was on X attack. Sweet. Alright, here comes the critical turn. I think I can barely live a crit depending on the roll. Okay. Should be safe. Even if we get crit now, as long as it doesn't crit twice. Full heal, which I did not forget. Good stuff. Throw a huge boulder down on that seahorse. Smush it. But yeah, I do want to try pink bow strats in the future. I think it would also save a turn against Lance. But it only makes sense to do it if my Paralyzed Cure Berry's already gone before Blackthorn City. Alright, nice turtles. Good fight. I don't split until I get the badge, though, so I'm not 3 minutes ahead. Okay, Super Potion, Super Repel, teach the HMs. One of the nice things about catching a low-level Poliwag, it only has 3 moves. True that, .M. I mean, it has to be. I mean, one of your attacks is literally Swift. I think this time loss is just having to pick up the full heal. Mostly. Shouldn't have to worry about shopping anymore in the run, though, so I think this is finally exactly how far ahead I am. Never say never, Bison. Let's just say I've been thinking of some things to do for my first milestone video. Oh. Controls, please. Hey, Earl. I don't know, what do people usually do for a first milestone? 100 followers? 50 followers? 50's coming up soon. Oh, down too far. $100, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Well, the only reason my movement has been crappy since leaving Blackthorn City is because I'm manipulating Joyce. It's all for Joyce. Okay, no quick attack, no confusion. I think I'll space it out every 10, maybe. Joyce. Alright, well, hopefully I get a good Elite Four in Kanto. I haven't come up with a movement method that I like yet for Joyce. It just feels awkward. I'm almost wondering if I should just YOLO. It's like every time I try to stop or pause buffer or whatever, it always just feels awkward getting around her. Always YOLO. That may work in Emerald, sir. Not in these games. Crystal still needs to be routed a little bit. Oh, not this time, computer. Not this time. Yeah, my computer just tried to make my window lose focus again. Luckily, I wasn't moving in the overworld. Everyone knows manipulation is not cheating, Kappa. Alright, no agility please, Rapidash. Good horse. Agility would have been faster, but there would have been a chance to flinch from Stomp. Alright, tricky movement. I purposely named the rival I after every other gold runner. What the heck, let's Thunder Punch first. So close. Really? Yep. No surf. Elite Four time. Will used to be someone that I used an X special against, because I was a little afraid of Slowbro. But strangely, his AI always has him use a setup move turn 1, so Slowbro is really not a danger to us. As long as we remember to Thunder Punch first instead of Strength. Because he uses Amnesia most of the time. So yeah, this is the Elite Four member with the least to say, the least to talk about. It's a pretty standard fight. And after this fight, we finally lose Swift and teach Earthquake. Alright, so Koga is someone that I have conditional strats for. And the condition is whether or not I hit Douglas. So if I hit Douglas, I usually try to speed that fight up a lot by using an X special. And that means I would not use an X special in this fight. But since I didn't hit Douglas this time, I will use the X special in this fight. The X special is really only needed for Crobat, just to remove all risk of evasion hacks and confusion and that kind of stuff. It's nice that he sends out Forretress second. It's pretty easy setup fodder. Because we also use the X attack for the same reason. Makes Muck a one-shot kill with Earthquake, so we don't have to worry about Minimize or Poison or anything like that. And I can never remember which Venomoth is the range. This one or Janine's. So I usually just use the safe fire move for it. Otherwise I would use Earthquake. Alright, now for one of the crucial fights. Basically, I want Bruno to damage me enough to where Karen's Umbreon will only want to go for Feint Attack. So I keep the damage from Koga, and then I usually take either a Rock Slide or Cross Chop from Machamp, and then Mach Punch from Hitmonchan. In a perfect fight, that is. Unexpected, unexpected. So sometimes this goes a little awry. Either I crit with Flame Wheel here, or he crits me with Cross Chop. Okay, that was good. Finish it with Quake. Okay, and then a little bit of chip damage from Hitmonchan. I don't always kill it with Earthquake, so I may take a little more damage than I would like. Yeah. Ooh, that's actually good that that crit happened. This 37 would have been an awkward amount. Super potioning that should be fine, though. Yeah, as long as it's under half, the odds are good that Umbreon will only go for Feint Attack. And I should be able to take at least 2 of them. Assuming no crits. Umbreon, please. Good. Gengar should level me up and get me out of the red, I think. Alright. Good battle. So now just no Chocorino on Lance. The danger with Murkrow is that if my HP is too low, it can go for Quick Attack. But yeah, 37 is definitely out of Quick Attack range, so... that was all well and good. Super Repel wears off right around here, doesn't it? Yeah. And here we go. The old strats were just to set up X specials only, and use Thunder Punch on everything. But using X attacks here after the first 2 go down allows me to save some money in Goldenrod. So these are slightly newer strats. It's nice that Gyarados always uses Rain Dance turn 1. Alright, time for the critical turns. I need 5 of these total, but I only need 4 until the level 50 Dragonite. Alright. Everything should die. So the only tricky part there is knowing when to use the 5th X attack. I try to time it with a recharge turn of Hyper Beam. Sometimes I end up having to use the 5th one on the level 50 Dragonite. Because with +4, that last Dragonite is kind of a really bad range. And he usually uses Safeguard first turn for me, and he can heal out of that. So that was actually a really good Elite Four. So good that I may not have lost much time. From Joyce. Yeah, I did lose a bit of time, but yeah, that was expected. Unfortunately, I did not hit Joyce in my PB, so... Yeah, I'm not sure the internet was never not working, because I think the router just reset. I think that's all it was. Because once I figured out how to finally reconnect to it, the internet was just as good as always. 245, just like PB. Alright, well, Ekritique City was pretty much the only really bad segment of the run. Morty went really well, at least. I've been making a lot of small mistakes with shopping. But yeah, I lost at least a minute in Kanto in my PB. Largely due to Misty and Red. So... think I only need about 18 seconds to get a 332. Yeah, it's definitely less than 20, so as long as I'm at least 18 seconds ahead, should be a 332. What's the first thing I need in my notes? I don't know. Probably where to fly after power plant. Knew you were gonna walk down. Whoa, excuse me, son. Yeah, there are some gentlemen in the game that have growlets. So yeah, SS Aqua, completely the same as the Feraligatr route. Just different battle strats. Doesn't really matter which moves you use as far as power points, because you get healed automatically after the fight. Or it's either after the fight or when you dock in Vermilion. I think the spinner that's right there in Crystal is going to be the hardest one for me to remember. Because I think I'm still going to take this side through the rock tunnel, since I'll have Abra with me. And that spinner's not hard to dodge, but it might be easy for me to forget he's there. Descending into the darkness. There we go. And set up for Abra's last teleport. So that one, it probably would have been faster just to... Well, I went the wrong direction in the Pokemon menu anyway. I honestly thought Heart Gold Soul Silver's Rock Tunnel was going to have Zapdos. I don't know why, it just seemed like it would be down in the basement or something. But instead they just stuck it right outside the power plant. Articuno and Moltres had cool locations. But yeah, Game Freak doesn't always make the best of sense, especially when it comes to remakes. So yeah, this gym is about as easy as Bugsy's gym. Just walk in and set everything on fire. There's a few things we can use strength on to save some frames, but generally it's Flame Wheel, all the way. Flame Wheel will be getting upgraded to Flamethrower pretty soon. So overall, this segment went pretty well. I think I got a little caught up on something in Rock Tunnel. Yeah, Rock Tunnel's a little scary sometimes when you lose your way. Got the good combo. Execute, then Parasect. Oh, I need to scroll my notes ahead to the Nugget Bridge section, because there's some new things I do there to save frames. Slightly different PowerPoint strats. Hey, Lance. Just in time for a potential PB. For anybody that just might now be joining, including Lance, I only need to be about 18 seconds ahead when I finish the run to get a 332. It could be a little less than 18, but I'm being a little conservative. Let's say at least 18 seconds ahead should be a 332. Oh, that was gold, even though I screwed up Rock Tunnel a little bit. And got criticaled by Machamp. Interesting. Late repel. Cerulean time. I would almost want to go to Sabrina's gym on the way here. But what used to happen to me, and I've seen it happening a lot recently to Crystal runners, that Espeon likes to sand attack. So I usually just wait until after I beat Misty later on, so I have Flamethrower to just take care of everything. And the Nugget Bridge fights commence. Haven't really done any speedruns of Gen 1 yet. Done a little bit of Gen 3, though. Not streamed yet. Yeah, I've run some Emerald off-camera. Not the way everybody else does it, though. I use Torchic. Gotta live up to my username sake. Yeah, I'm pretty positive 329 is doable. I've messed up too much in this run, of course, but on a run that didn't have any really bad segments, yeah, I could see it definitely being possible. I think you'd also have to have a sub-20 Zephyr badge, though. I had a 19-minute Zephyr badge the other day. Yeah, this is emulated. Yeah, the way I was speedrunning it with Torchic was kind of ridiculous, mainly because I chose not to get Rayquaza. So the thing I would do for the champion was I would have bought Protects in Lily Cove, and I would have tried to PowerPoint stall Water Spout, and then set up all my attacks, my bulk ups, and then just sweep everything with Brick Break and Strength. Yep, using my keyboard. Of course, to get Protect in the first place, you have to do the rival fight in Lily Cove, which didn't cost a lot of time. And I found a pretty consistent way to get past Lisa and Tate. I cannot remember it off the top of my head, but I wrote it down somewhere. It's actually pretty easy to trick her AI into going for either Earthquake or... what's Claydol's other move? Psychic or something? Oh yeah, Ancient Power, yeah. So like the only way I would lose that fight is if it got the stat boost from Ancient Power and became faster and more bulky and stuff. Guys ready to see Abra being really useful? Alright, so now we return the machine part. Alright, so when we fly out of here, it's 3 inputs in either direction. Oh yes, you did, Dunsparce. We used it 2 other times before we got Fly. Come on, Bike. But that's where it's the most useful. And I'm excited that in Crystal it only costs 100 coins instead of 200. Yeah, I'm not totally sure if it saves overall time in the Feraligatr run, since you guys get to go to Olivine early. Because one of the teleports I do is after Mahogany. Because the time it takes to get Abra in the first place, you gotta walk all the way down to the coin case, walk into the building and buy it. And the reason it works out so well, too, is that I usually teleport back to Violet after the first Goldenrod segment. So I skip some trainers on Route 35. Yeah, Rock Tunnel, oh man, it's so scary when you get lost, especially in the third room. Alright. Time saves are still possible ahead. And I'm going to take the safe strats with 2 of the spinners, so we only have 1 more to really worry about. Perfect repel timing. I never thought I'd actually say this, but I'm a little bit nervous about Brock. Because the last time I was on PB pace, I lost a lot of time because there was a damage range that I never knew about. And I think it was mainly because I had a really crappy attack DV and had a low roll. But on this run, I'm pretty sure I have better attack. I almost want to use an X attack. I have an extra one or 2. And if I use it on the Graveler, I shouldn't take too much damage from Earthquake or Rollout or whatever it does. So it's pretty low level. But, nah. We'll try it without. I know I had a near flawless attack DV this time, so should be fine. Hey, King. I actually have started to play Crystal. I just haven't streamed anything yet. I'm still routing the game off camera. And the thing is, I'm a little more attached to Gold and Silver because I never actually bothered to get Crystal back in the day. Kinda wish I had. Okay, this was one of the things that survived Earthquake last time. Okay, Onyx, please die. This was the other thing that lived. Okay. Rock Gym conquered. Okay, the only way I lose time on this next split is if I'm an idiot and run right into Doug. Oh, you jerk, old man. Oops. Well, it wasn't perfect, but it was better than it's been in the past. I hate Route 2. Oh shit, I forgot to elixir. Whew, that would have been bad, going into Blaine without earthquakes. Yeah, forgetting a lot of little menuing things today. But that should have only cost a little time, having to press start a couple extra times. So just spam an earthquake again. I really want to be able to kill some of these guys without using Earthquake to save super effective text. Like this Magmar, you'd think it would die to Strength. Not quite. Magcargo, you'd think it may die to Thunder Punch. Not quite. Who needs Cycling Road anyway? Not I. So glad these aren't real spinners. So long, Flame Wheel. Okay, I think this is one of the ranges I tested. It says to go for Earthquake here, so... Good. Alright, time for Misty. The thing we do not want to see is Quagsire going for Rain Dance. It's rare that it does it, but that's the reason I lost so much time in PB. I have a slightly different strat on the Lapras, assuming Quagsire doesn't use Rain Dance. No Rain Dance, please. Well, at least I don't really lose time. since it happened in PB as well. Ooh, there we go. That'll save time. Best crit of the run, right there. Nice. Okay, so now we just have to worry about this spinner in Sabrina's gym. Here we go. If Saffron Gym goes well, the run is pretty much going to be down to red. Alright, spinners, get hyped, get hyped. Here we go. Good. Done with spinners. Because that one can't see us. No fear the sand attack. Let's see, I don't need to heal that off before blue. Blue's Pidgeot is just going to damage us a little anyway while we set up. My blue strats have changed here and there, but I think I'm going to just use the safer ones. It's another one of those fights where I use an X attack for safety, but it could potentially take fewer X attacks. Three spaces? No, 4, I think. I was right. So yeah, nothing to worry about in this fight as long as we set up enough. So 3 X attacks. Don't crit this. I go for Flamethrower here because Thunder Punch is still a really bad range, and if it's gonna Mirror Move, I'd rather it Mirror Move Flamethrower. So I may lose a little bit of time right there, but I can make it up before red. Because I think all I should need is a Super Potion now before red, assuming Arcanine doesn't crit. This time is good. I can potentially save a little on red as well. Get hyped for red. So I can lose about 20 to 30 seconds and still get 332. So with the next max repel, I super potion, top off my HP. Actually, you know what? It's such a little amount compared to the amount that Thunder does. I don't think I'm going to bother healing that off. Yeah, let's just save the frames. And then lose the frames. Alright, no thunders, no thunders. One more. We're in there. Oh, we're in there. We're in there. As long as Snorlax doesn't randomly use Body Slam. I mean, I'm not damaged too bad. There's still a chance it'll go for it, though. The miss are real. The misses are real. I fail English because I'm so excited now. Crit! 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 Well, GG, Red. I love how the HP bar just freezes when it gets down to the last hit point there. Fakes you out. Is this gonna be 3-3-1? Ooh, 10 more seconds, maybe? Damn you, level up. We have 331, boys. That has to be 331. 331! Yes! What a run. What a run. 3 thunder misses. Incredible. Yeah, look how close that was to turning to 332. Ooh. I like that. 329 is next. Lembox, I'm going to share that bronze trophy with you soon enough.